Welcome to my channel Education by Haneet. Now children, today we are covering the poem Gifts of Grace Honoring Our Vocations. Now this poem you will find under the chapter 2, The Pot Maker of your new book Kaveri, okay? And before this I have already covered the quality chapter, which is again you will find here in the same chapter, under the same chapter, The Pot Maker, okay? Before this poem. So you can also go through this and prepare it. Now what is vocations? Now vocations means occupations, right? The work people do. Different kinds of work. There are so many vocations. There are so many occupations in our country, okay? But basically here in this chapter we will be talking about weavers, carpenters, masons, the construction workers and cooks who cook food for us, okay? So we will be focusing on these people. Now, this poem tells us that it celebrates the dignity of labor. Dignity of labor in what sense? Because it says that no job is small, right? It is not that only doctors, only engineers, only these people, their job is respectable. No, everyone's job is respectable, even if it is a weaver, a carpenter, or mason, right? Because if these people are not there, no work will be done. जिसका काम होता है वो उसी के ही हाथों हो तो वही अच्छा लगता है, राइट? और वही उसको परफेक्टली कर सकता है, ठीक है? एक वीवर का काम एक डॉक्टर नहीं कर सकता, एक डॉक्टर का काम एक वीवर नहीं कर सकता, सिमिलरली एक टीचर का काम एक कारपेंटर नहीं कर सकता, राइट? सो that is why no job is small, nothing is insignificant in this life, and this poem it praises, it respects every vocation in the country, okay? It highlights how workers like weavers, carpenters, masons, and cooks build society through their unique skills, making every occupation a gift that deserves respect. Okay, and we will go through the poem. First, let's do this reflect and respond. Okay. So the first riddle. Now we have been giving some riddles here. So what are riddles? Riddles are paheli. Okay. So reflect and respond. Given below are four riddles. Read and identify who these people are. So riddles are paheli. Okay. So the first one. In furrows deep secrets I sow. As time passes I watch them grow. Who am I? Now this person is farmer. Okay. Now he is talking about the secrets in the form of seeds. Okay. So he is sowing seeds in his field, and then he will see them grow to a whole new crop, right? So a farmer is the answer of the first one. The second riddle. From wheel to kill my skill is born. Step by step an art takes form. Who am I? So this is a pot maker, a potter. Okay, we have already studied about the pot maker in the same chapter. So this riddle describes working with clay on the potter's wheel, right, and firing pot in a kiln, which is the main work of the potter. Then the third one. I lay foundations brick by brick to build a house. It's me you pick. Who am I? So this is a mason or construction worker, right? So this riddle describes laying bricks and building foundations. Foundations means making your homes, your apartments, your offices. Okay. Then the fourth one. I work with pots, pans, and spice, creating dishes that taste so nice. Who am I? Obviously a cook or a chef, right? So this person, the cook, works in the kitchen using pots, pans, spices to create food. ठीक है? अगर spices नहीं ऐड करे जाएंगे, pot ये नहीं यूज किया जाएगा तो खाना नहीं बनेगा, right? The second question. What is the role and relevance of the people you identified in the riddles? How do they contribute to the society? Discuss with the classmates and teachers. Now here, the role of farmer. Farmer is the main person, the main occupation. 80%, around 80% or two-third you can say, population is doing farming. Okay, it's agriculture in the country. So the farmer is the foundation of civilization, because when the food is not grown, who will grow the food? The farmer. And when the food is not grown, no one will survive, right? So food is the essential thing. So farmer is the ultimate person, the first in the, you can say, on the cycle, right? Then the second is the potter. Potter is the keeper of cultural tradition. He creates vessels for daily use, decorative objects. Because earlier the people who used to cook food was in these mitti ke bartan only. So the potter was a very essential person in those days. Then mason. Mason is a person who is building the infrastructure in the society. Infrastructure in the form of houses, in the form of buildings, schools, malls, hospitals. so many things, everything, homes, your apartment, right? Then the cook is the person who nourishes community and preserves regional food culture and culinary traditions. So all of these address the most basic human needs of food, water, shelter, and nourishment. Okay, society cannot function if any one of this person is not there. Okay, I hope this is very clear now. See here, you can see these pictures. So here you can see this person is making basuri, right? Then this is the person, he has created this pot and he's decorating it. Then this is the weaver. Then see he's doing some wooden work, some carpentry work here. Then reading for appreciation. Now we will read the main poem. Okay. So I will explain you this line by line. Now, this poem, Gifts of Grace Honoring Our Vocations, is a poem by an anonymous person because we don't know the name of the author, okay? Because it's not mentioned and it is not even available anywhere on the Google. So, this person is anonymous, we don't know his name, but yes, he has done a great job in writing this poem because he has highlighted the history, the cultural traditions of Bharat. He has shown, he has describe Bharat, our country, our India in such a beautiful manner. Okay. So Bharat, the ancient and official name of India, gives the poem a distinctly Indian identity, suggesting that the poet was deeply rooted in the Indian experience of community, craft, and labor. Okay. Now let's start with the poem. I hear Bharat celebrating the varied vocations I hear. Those of craftsperson, each one celebrating their craft, woven with colors and myriad hues. So here the poet is saying that our country Bharat, the country is celebrating the varied vocations he hear. He hear means he is hearing he's hearing the sounds of every vocation. Those sounds, they have such a music in them. They are so good to hear. They are so good to ears. Okay, he says that a whole nation is not doing this just his job or occupation. It is a calling. Calling means a thing which you have been made for, right? Which you have been made for, which God have already decided you, which you have in yourself. Every person has some or other creativity in it, right? So he says that कुछ ऐसा जिसके लिए आप बने हुए हो, right? और उसी के लिए आपकी आप इसमें इंटरेस्टेड रहते हो, हमेशा आपको उसको करने में अच्छा लगता है. कुछ भी ऐसी चीज़ है जो अभी आप बच्चे होते हो अपने पास टाइम में करते हो, so those things you feel like doing, you feel good, you enjoy those, right? So you are made for all these things and maybe उसमें से कोई एक चीज़ आपको कल को आपका ऑक्यूपेशन बन सकता है, ठीक है? So it is a thing which you have been made for, okay? And the country is celebrating all these vocations, right? Now those of craftsperson, each one celebrating their craft, woven with colors and myriad hues. Now myriad means countless, means many. So craftsperson is not doing just his work. He's weaving, right? He's creating something new, and he's also painting with his hands. So it's not just craft he's making. Anything which is done by hand. It requires a lot and lot of effort, the creativity, the imagination of the maker. जो भी कोई चीज़ को अगर अपने हाथ से बनाता है तो उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा क्रिएटिविटी लगी होती है, उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत होती है. अगर एग्जांपल आप एक स्कूल का प्रोजेक्ट बना रहे हैं, राइट? तो जब आप वो बनाने बैठते हैं तो आपको कितना पहले डिसीजन लेना पड़ता है कि मैं इसमें ये करूँगा, वो करूँगा, ऐसा बनाऊँगा, वैसा बनाऊँगा, राइट? और फिर उसमें कितनी मेहनत लगती है. कोई 1-2 मिनट में या आधे घंटे में तो नहीं बनता. Sometimes it takes 1 to 2 days, sometimes it takes a week as well, and also a lot of imagination, right? So the craftsperson, he is making not just craft, he's celebrating his work, woven with colors, with myriad hues, right? His craft, his work is colorful, it is diverse, and it has life in it, right? Whenever you purchase a thing which is handmade, you can experience उसमें एक एनर्जी, उसमें लाइफ होती है, राइट? वो ऐसा काम आपको और कहीं नहीं मिलता, वो मशीनें भी उसको रेप्लिकेट नहीं कर सकती, ठीक है? सो नाउ लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट लाइन. The artisans with lutes, each hearing varied emotions and celebrating dreams, echoing in the streets. Now, lute is a musical instrument, okay? So it is a string musical instrument. Now here poet is using a metaphor here to explain this life in a very beautiful way. He's saying that every artisan who is doing his work has melody in it. The work has melody in it. Even if you hear that thug thug of the carpenter, okay, even if the electrician is repairing the wires, right? The craft person is weaving a dress, right? Everything has a melody in it. That music, that sound has a melody, that music in it. So the carpenter is celebrating and creating the unique things out of wood, right? Wood, and also with here in the next line the carpenter is celebrating it. He's creating anything out of wood with mathematical precision. Now mathematical precision means सारा कारपेंटर के काम में सारा मैथमेटिक्स का खेल है. अगर मेजरमेंट्स जरा सी भी इधर से उधर हो जाएंगी, सपोज आपने एक वुड की अलमारी बनाने को दी, राइट? आपको एक अपने किचन में कैबिनेट बनवाना है, आपने उसको वो साइज दिया, अगर आप उसमें ज़रा सी भी मेजरमेंट का गलती हो गई तो दैट विल नॉट फिट, राइट? सो इट इज़ द वर्क ऑफ मैथमेटिकल प्रिसिशन. सो सेम वे the person, the occupation is so important and he is celebrating his work. Then the electricians humming, they get ready for work with cables and wires to brighten our lives. Now electricians, now everyone of you know that this work is so risky, working with wires, standing on those poles and doing the work. It is such a risky work, but this person is so efficient, so expert in his work. तो वो गाना गुनगुनाते गुनाते हमिंग करते करते भी वो ऐसे वो अपना काम खुशी खुशी कर जाता है, और हमारे घर में हमेशा लाइट बनी रहती है और हमेशा हमारा घर जगमगाते रहते हैं, राइट? तो एवरी पर्सन, द पोएट मीन्स टू से दैट एवरी पर्सन इज एक्सपर्ट इन हिज और हर वर्क, और वो उस वर्क को बहुत खुशी खुशी, बहुत अच्छे से, बहुत सेलिब्रेट करके करते हैं, ठीक है? वो इंजॉय करते हैं इस काम को, ठीक है? नाउ लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. See, you can see this lady, she is cooking, she is smiling, she is enjoying her work. Then this is the carpenter. Then see here the fisherman, he is catching a fish, he is enjoying it because this is his rosy roti, right? He will earn from it and then this is his work. The next stanza, the boatman gathering the nets from the shore, sailing and singing while at work, return to tell the tales of life at sea. Now the boatman who is catching the net, catching the fish in the net, he is sailing throughout in his boat, he is singing while at work, and to return to tell the tales of life at sea. So here he also says that the boatman, he is not just doing his work, he's celebrating his work, he is singing there, right? And whenever he comes back from his work, every day he is bringing a story with him. The story, the tales of sea, right? समंदर की जिंदगी की टेल्स, राइट? वहाँ से स्टोरीज लेकर आते हुए हमें रिमाइंड कराते हैं कि हर वर्कर के पास एक स्टोरी भी होती है, राइट? हर वोकेशन की अपनी एक स्टोरी होती है, एक नरेटिव होता है, उसका एडवेंचर, उसमें उसका एडवेंचर होता है, उसमें उसके एफर्ट्स होते हैं, उसमें उसका हार्ड वर्क छुपा होता है. सो एवरी ऑक्यूपेशन हैज अ स्टोरी. देन the shoemakers affirming the quality of their work, for the feet that walk, dance, run, jump, and return home. Now, in this stanza, if you can say, a series is used which is called listing, right? Now, here the poet is saying that action like walk, dance, run, jump. This is a very important part, a very different moment of a person's life, right? The person, this shoemaker, he's doing his service, he's giving his services, he's doing his work, and whenever he returns home, he is satisfied, he is so happy that because of his work, the people are able to comfortably, walk comfortably, dance, run, jump, and return home in a happy way. And he says every journey has an end at home. हर journey का end home पर ही होता है, ठीक है? So the person who is wearing the shoes made by the shoemaker, they are happy, they are working, they are running, and then they are returning happily there at their homes. Okay. The next one, the delicious singing of the cook, or the rhythm of designer, mason, each celebrating what belongs to them and to no one else. Okay. So here the poet wants to say that the cook prepares delicious food which is similar to a melodious voice that sings. Now the sizzle of the tadka, right? That sound, that is music. That is a melodious voice. Whenever, if you have noticed, whenever your mother adds oil to a pan to make a sabzi, right? And then when she adds jeera or mustard seeds, so it sizzles. Then the onions, the tomatoes, everything has a sound. So that is a melodious singing, right? And this is what that person, the chef, is celebrating, right? And that he says that this belongs to them and to no one else. Okay. Now here the poet is also blending the singing of the chef with his work, right? So blending like like the chef blends masalas and everything and makes food, right? Blends means mixing together. In the same way the poet is blending here. Okay. And he also says that जो कुक का गाना है वो बहुत डिलीशियस है, रिच है, satisfying है, nourishing है, ठीक है. And the voice of their vocation, in the voice of their authority, right? This says that now this is a personification, right? Then vocation के पास मतलब उसके पास लिटरली अपनी कोई आवाज नहीं होती, हर किसी भी वोकेशन की अपनी कोई आवाज नहीं होती, बट this person, the poet, is giving voice to all these vocations, right? ताकि हर occupation एक living speaking presence के साथ के लेवल से आपको समझ में आए, right? Now then the poem also says the voice of the vocation is the voice of the identity. I hear Bharat celebrating the various voices I hear. Okay. Now here in the last stanza the poet says that whosoever the person is, the weaver, the mason, the cook, right? Everyone is celebrating and enjoying their talent which is exclusive to them, right? जिसको जो आता है वो वही कर सकता है. Like suppose if I am teaching this, I can't do the work of a carpenter, right? Similarly, the carpenter can't teach like me. Okay. So the talent speaks for them, and to represent the identity through which they are known to be skilled workers. Then the poet ends this poem with a refrain that he hears Bharat celebrating the various voices of the crafts created by these skilled craftsmen of Bharat. Okay, now these voices I have already told you these are created. This is a creation by the poet, so that you can understand in a very interesting way, right? You can understand all these occupations in a very interesting way. But any occupation doesn't have their sound, right? But the tuk tuk sound of the carpenter, the sizzle sound of the cooking, everything, the weaving sound, the tailor when he's sewing a dress, that sound, everything has a melodious voice. Okay. So here we come to the end of this poem. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you.